Hey humans, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back. Today we are just continuing our TikTok saga and we're gonna watch some very creepy videos together. I have a great variety in today's video and there might be even at least one in here that I cannot explain and that is legitimately freaking me out and I cannot think of an explanation for it. So stick around to watch that one because whew, I can't wait for your guys' opinions. I am very grateful to our sponsor today, so we're gonna roll to a quick ad read and we'll get right into the video. Today's video is sponsored by Raycon. I have been wearing my Raycons every single day, multiple times a day. When I am not working, I am pretty much always either listening to a podcast or watching a YouTube video, and I really need a reliable, sturdy pair of earbuds in order to make that happen. I am using Raycons every single day as I walk my dog, when I'm cleaning my apartment, or just sitting back and streaming a show on my phone. Unlike wireless earbuds that I've had before Raycon isn't constantly falling out of my ears or dying on me at the worst possible times because their everyday earbuds have 8 hours of playtime for a charge. Raycon's #1 mission is to prove to the world that you shouldn't have to pay an arm and a leg for quality sound and all the essential smart tech listening features. You can get a pair and a spare and still pay less than you would for some of those other big name tech brands out there. Raycon earbuds have noise isolation, they have 3 customizable sound profiles, and awareness mode, which is so important in this day and age. There's also a ton of touch features so that you don't have to stop what you're doing to switch to the next song or to pause your podcast. Raycon even offers a buy now, pay later option. So today, if you get your Raycons, you could pay as low as $18 at checkout. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/HannahTheHorrible to get 15% off your Raycon purchase today. That's buyraycon.com/HannahTheHorrible. Okay, we're going to start off strong with a video I was tagged in quite a bit from quite a few people. This is from the TikTok account Jay, and this is going to be a creepy doll one that's pretty convincing. So here we go. Let's watch it together first.
I think I can see it on here. Hold on. Now it's stopped. Oh, wait, there it is. See if she moves. There it is.
Oh my God, you guys. Okay, this is such a good one. I love this video. So my first thought, of course, was editing or CGI, honestly. And your first thought was most likely, why is the video quality so damn bad? Always, when they're trying to show us something spooky, it seems really convenient. Well, turns out we're wrong, and it has nothing to do with either of those things. The bad quality is actually something that the creator comes back and shows us clear views of the doll later. Like, that is literally just where he was sitting, and he does show us better videos later. So it wasn't about the quality of the video, but if you listen very closely on this one, you can hear a slow little chiming music in the background of the video. A commenter named Steve W actually helped us solve the mystery on this one. Thank you very much, Steve W. Turns out this is a wind-up Harlequin porcelain doll. And sure enough, if you Google image search, all the pictures look very similar to this doll, but I found a wind up one on eBay that says the doll moves from side to side, just like this doll moves in the video. And if you look at another video where he actually features the doll that he owns, it is the exact same one from eBay. So my best guess is that he either wound up the doll and then put her up there and kind of like turned on the camera. You know, when you wind up a toy, it slows down when it's almost done. I feel like he did that, put her up there and started filming. And then we were kind of getting the latter half of the song and dance. Or if it's not staged at all, old wind-up toys, especially very old ones, can move on their own. It's a glitch, or it's hot and cold weather triggering the mechanisms, or say like the furniture that she was sitting on was knocked a little bit. Like, I'm sure many of you had wind-up toys or wind-up music boxes as a kid, so you know that they could randomly go off and scare the crap out of you, like Furbies used to do. So mystery solved on this one. It's a cool doll, but she's definitely not haunted. She's just doing what she was created to do. The second TikTok I have for you today is from WV Paranormal. This one I thought at first, I mean, I knew it was fake, but I thought it was really well made and pretty creepy. It's some sort of alien or something. So let's watch it first.
Keith, what'd I tell you about digging holes in the yard,
That's
dude?
not me, that's my friend.
No, it ain't.
Look!
What?
Run!
Dude. What the hell?
I literally thought this was a parody at first. I thought this was a joke. I thought this guy made this video. He was like, I literally thought he was making fun of other people's paranormal videos because it's so silly and over the top. I was honestly going to show this one just to showcase someone who's in on the joke and making fun videos for their kids. But then I went to his profile. And it's all dedicated to the paranormal, but especially this paranormal alien-like creature that his son keeps saying is his friend. One video, this one, has over 35 million views, so there's your motive right there. The video that we watched together was very likely CGI or somebody in a costume and then edited, cut in a way to make it look like he disappears. The one with over 35 million views is someone in a costume and a mask. They are too far away conveniently, so we can't see them clearly, and he always seems to move the camera very quickly away again, conveniently, so you don't get that much of a glimpse of it. His kids, they're adorable. Nothing wrong with the kids, but they are so clearly acting. His son is always smiling like he's playing this fun game with his dad, and his dad clearly coached him on what to say before the video. It's very obvious. There's another video of him telling his dad that his alien friend gave him a bag of money, and the dad is like, what? And there's just a bunch of $100 bills in it. I think it's so obviously staged that I suspect the dad knows, everyone knows that it's staged, but his videos are getting a lot of views. It's a fun thing to do with his kids, so why not continue, you know? I hope they're having fun spending time together. Like, nothing against this guy for making these, because I mean, they are so obviously fake. I don't think there's any harm in fun videos like this. It's just like, don't be fooled. Like, they're obviously set up. All right, this next one's a good one. This is supposedly somebody being attacked by a poltergeist. At first, I was like, if this is real, obviously, what the hell? If this is set up, how did they do that? Even for a setup, like, that's pretty good to make the entire kitchen do that at the same time. Like, that's not bad, but there's a really simple explanation to this one. It's a scene from a movie. This is a scene from Paranormal Activity 2, the movie made in 2010. Someone just took that clip, they added a new caption and hoped that nobody would realize that it was from a movie, as you could tell. Showing you a clip from the actual movie clip. Yeah. So this next video, video 4, this one's going to be a little bit longer. This is from an account called Ruthie, and this is a supposed duplication glitch in the Matrix.
Okay, so I've just moved, and here's the question. You know how when you move, sometimes you pack something in a box, and then you go to unpack that box, and even though you distinctly remember like wrapping it up and putting it in that box, it's just not there, and then you like never find it. It just vanished in the move. Okay, I'm having the opposite problem, and I feel like I'm losing my mind. So when I lived in Florida, I had this mug from Steven Universe. And I got it in a merchandise grab bag. I've never seen one exactly like this for sale, like on its own. This is the only one I had. But then when we moved from Florida to Tennessee and I unpacked 2 of them. I have 2 of them. I don't know where this one came from. I was so confused by this. I even texted my sister like, hey, did you have a mug and I stole yours? And she's like, I don't know where that came from. And then I decided, well, maybe I bought a second one and forgot about it, which does not sound like at all like me, but that is the most logical explanation. So sure. But this one I can't explain. So when we lived in Tennessee, I needed a dish for rings. I bought this cute little turtle. I got it at an antique mall. When I bought it, I distinctly remember I found it on a shelf and I was walking through the antique mall holding this turtle in one hand and a little ceramic Scotty dog in the other hand. And so there was definitely just one. It's not a thing that you see every day. I can't think of another place that I've seen this. I don't think it's a new item. It definitely seems... I don't think it's an actual antique, but it is probably vintage. So tell me why when I was unpacking just now, I have 2 of them. I have 2 of them. And if you look, they even have sticker residue in exactly the same place. I tried to clean the sticker residue off this one, and that was the best I could do. And I swear to you, it looked pretty much exactly like this before that. And this one also, if you look, it's a little bit dirty on its head and legs. This is like exactly how this one looked when I first bought it. Like before I cleaned it up and put it on the shelf. So what is happening? Am I the receiving universe? Is there like a parallel universe version of me who's unpacking boxes right now and going, I wonder what happened to my Steven Universe mug and my turtle dish? Like, what is happening? Why are things duplicating in boxes for me? What?
There's a lot to unpack here. So she posts a couple more videos about this afterwards. These glitch in the matrix videos, especially this theme or this like duplicate that just comes out of nowhere, is a pretty popular video. The short answer is no. I don't believe any of these ever. It's wild to me that almost all the comments on this video are people who believe her and are totally like eating everything she says up and like, yeah, wow, the duplicate must have just been conjured out of thin air. Yeah, that's the most likely explanation. I don't know what else it could be. What else could it be? There's no other possibility. Okay, if you notice, the mugs are not exactly alike. She answers this in a subsequent video by explaining that this mug, there was one mug when she did the first move a while ago, and when she was unpacking, she found the second mug. The turtles were in a later move. So when she had the second mug, she just started using both the mugs, and she puts them in the dishwasher, even though they're not supposed to go to the dishwasher. So that's why one of them are a little worn and a little different. But then explain why the turtles... Look in this later video, there's a picture of them side by side. You'll see they're slightly different. One of them has a little wear and scratches or dirt on, the other one doesn't. And she explained that in the video we watched together. And then she explains that, oh yeah, that's because the other one looked exactly like that and I cleaned it off. So the one that I found looked the way the original did when I first got it. Like the original looked like the one I found when I first got it and I just cleaned it. That's why. That seems really suspicious to me. The stickers are also different. Like, that just seems very weird that she had to go out of her way to explain the discrepancies between the 2 items, because if the items were different from the start, if they have a couple inherent differences, it's obviously not a duplicate because it is obviously just another reproduction of that item. So that would put a hole in her story. So she like comes up with why they're different. The thing is, no, I cannot definitively prove that this isn't some sort of magic and there's a glitch in the matrix that's just like bringing things from an alternate universe, from an alternate self, and throwing them into your universe. But my issue with this is that it is impossible to prove definitively because there's only her word for it. There's only her word that it's a duplicate, and nobody can prove definitively that it's not. Either somebody pranked her and they snuck another one into her stuff without her noticing and she doesn't know it, But most likely, in my opinion, she's always had two of both of these items. She went to a thrift shop, found duplicates of two different items, bought them both, and then just made up this story to go along with it. I don't understand why that's so hard for people to believe. Like, why does that sound sillier than the ridiculous duplicate story? And it's frustrating because when people question it, they're just gaslighting her or being cynical or being a non-believer. And it's like, no, we're using logic. She's the one gaslighting us by insisting that something that is so clearly set up is in our heads and that we should just believe her blindly. Like, they're the ones, anybody who does this kind of video is gaslighting us, not the other way around. For things like this, it's not my job to disprove it, especially something that cannot be disproven. It's your job to prove to me that what you're saying is true. Like, it's just the fact of the matter. Why is the most logical explanation an alternate universe and duplicates, or somebody buying two of one item and then making up a backstory for it? People do that all the time, and it works because it goes viral. The next one's a Google Earth TikTok. Love me some Google Earth as well. That's a pretty cool one. I like that one. The comments again came to the rescue. I didn't figure this out all on my own, but somebody mentioned that it was a movie prop left over. And so I was able to Google that and figure out what it was. So this is actually a movie prop from a low budget film called Redwood from 2017. And the film was shot in Poland, which is where this is. So the watchculture.com article about this prop says that it's a statue that was placed in this mausoleum in Poland for the film's purposes, and when they were done filming, they just left it there. Of course, though, as the mausoleum is open to the public, the statue is very often vandalized, which is sad because it gets vandalized quite a bit, which is just kind of a bummer because it's a really, really cool prop. So yes, this one is actually 100% real. This person isn't making up the TikTok or anything like that, or editing or anything like that. There actually is this random movie prop in a mausoleum in Poland that they just left there. I'm guessing they didn't have the budget to move it, is my best guess, but yeah, pretty cool though, huh? This next one is from the account UFO Truth Doc TV. So their entire TikTok page is dedicated to proving alien evidence. So you know this one's going to be fun. I actually love ones like this. This is kind of my favorite kind because there's a history about it that I can explain it definitively, or at least better than a lot of the other ones. But anyway, the video is supposed to be on October 15th, 1996, around the Denny Creek area in Washington State. A lot of the comments are saying that this is the best evidence we've ever gotten of aliens so far, and that this was a real encounter and that it's been confirmed. So just a content warning, this video, it's low quality, so it's not very graphic, but the alien is supposedly like has its head bashed, like he supposedly injured the alien. So like a heads up for anybody if they don't like that kind of stuff, but it's not super graphic because it's pretty low quality video. Focus. Lucy. uploader of this video is like, anybody who's a believer, in their comments, they're like, yeah, the non-believers are so stupid, and like definitely validating all this stuff. It really believes that all of this stuff is real. I don't know why people don't look into this stuff a little bit. I sound so condescending. I am so sorry. I don't mean to sound condescending at all. It's just that I love looking into this stuff. I totally understand that not everybody looks into this stuff as deeply as I do. Like, that's a-okay. But I'm just here to like shed some light. So anyway, if you Google some keywords, you'll find that this video was taken by somebody who calls themselves Dr. Jonathan Reed. He claimed that he got this encounter from an alien who vaporized his dog, so he bashed the alien's head, and the video we watched is of him panicking about it, you know, very clearly. But according to the Yahoo article I found about this, he claimed the alien came back to life and that the government agent stole all of his evidence and the good video of this encounter, which is why he only has this really bad quality video. If I didn't laugh so suddenly and so hard upon reading that part of the article that I literally scared my dog. This same Yahoo article says that UFO Watchdog website says that this guy is not even a doctor, a PhD, or anything like that. His name is John Bradley Rudder. He lives in Seattle and has always claimed that all of these government agencies are after him. I'm actually going to read you this story from the Alien Wiki fandom page real quick, because it's pretty interesting and will explain why this is most likely a hoax. In 1996, Dr. Jonathan Reed claims that his dog went missing one day. Reed went out into the woods near his home to see if he could find the dog. When he went into the woods, he found a floating UFO in the shape of a spike. Reed went back inside to get his video camera and began filming the incident. He then saw the alien grab his dog by both jaws, snapping them apart. As a result, the dog turned to white ash, but this was never recorded on film. That's very convenient. In retaliation, Reed took a tree branch and threw it at the alien, weakening it. Reed then brought the alien inside and tried to take a nap, but found himself unable to due to the tension of the incident. Reed decided to do an autopsy of the alien and filmed the alleged examination. Later, mysterious white vans arrived and took the alien and most of Reed's evidence, exposed as a hoax. In a 2010 episode of the series Fact or Faked, Paranormal Files, the Fact or Faked team was able to duplicate the entire Reed video nearly shot for shot. Since this did not entirely eliminate the authenticity of Reed's original footage, the team decided to do a voice stress test on Reed himself. The test ultimately proved that Reed was extremely deceptive about the incident. While this doesn't entirely prove it to be a hoax, all of the evidence points to fraud, and the alien research community has accepted the Reed video as a fake. There you have it, folks. I mean, there's no way to prove it 1000%, but the fact that this guy is lying about being a doctor is enough for me to doubt what he's saying. I have a very hard time believing any of this. And also the fact that all this other stuff supposedly happened, but the white guys in the white vans took all that evidence. And, you know, his dog being vaporized, that was never put on film or anything like that, even though he had his camera. I mean, yeah. So anyway, let's move on. Video number 7 is from Elborn TV. Huge content warning on this one. It's just really, really gross. It's going to be this ghoul demon thing. I'll spoil it for you. Holding this woman down, pushing a larvae thing into her, like down her throat. It's very scary. It may be disturbing to some because it's just really creepy. I'm going to put a timestamp on the screen if you want to just skip the actual clip and go right to the explanation. So yeah, just FYI. Here we go. This is another very easy explanation. This is just a scene, a short clip from a horror movie. The movie is called Wreck. capital REC, like record. It's either from the original from 2007 or from, I think from Rec 2 is from my understanding. It's probably from the sequel. But either way, it's from one of those movies. It's a found footage horror style movie, and it's actually got really good reviews. It's known to be like one of the pretty much better found footage movies. I'll have to watch it sometime because I like found footage. Anyway, it's a movie about a rabies-like virus that spreads through this apartment building. So again, it's just somebody taking this small clip from a not as well-known movie and then adding a different sound and a caption and sometimes like text on the screen, hoping that people won't know it's a movie and like, oh, where did you get this? It's so creepy. So I do feel bad for anyone where if something like that just comes up on their For You page though, like, cause gross. Kevin B. Perry's TikTok is next. He's going to show us the 10 types of magic. So excited for this one. I'm so excited to share this one with you guys.
These are the 10 types of magic. Levitation, vanish, production, transformation, transposition, penetration, restoration, escape, teleportation, and prediction.
I love him. Okay, I'm gonna put the video here to play again so that you guys can watch while I'm talking, because I'm sure you guys all want to. I'm sure you missed his shirt changing color slowly throughout the video, so now you can watch it on the screen, because I all know you guys are gonna go back to watch it, so you don't have to. So there it is. Okay, if you go to Kevin Perry's main profile, whose bio explains it all. At first, I just thought these were very elaborate magic tricks or video editing, which, I mean, obviously these were not real. I don't think anybody was claiming these to be real, but I just thought this video was so damn cool. This isn't even amazing like magic tricks or illusions or sleight of hand. On his profile, it says he's a stop motion animator and a video wizard. I'll actually link his TikTok in the description below this video, because his entire page, I looked through some of his other videos. It is so freaking cool. I want you guys to go watch his stuff because it's amazing. It even has some videos that explain how he does these tricks and how he films them and sets them up, which, like, damn, if that is not so cool. It's all editing and it's all set up. So I'm passionate about this one. Please go check it out. I'll link it below because he is this so creative and so well done. The other reason I love this so much is because it really showcases how much is possible with video editing. And yes, he's very advanced, but it does show that you don't need this giant budget or even to be like Hollywood professional movie set editor to make these kind of things happen. So it just, like, I love that it tells us a lot about a lot of the videos we watch here and how many tricks people can do. Like, this one's obvious and elaborate, but like it just shows that it makes pretty much anything else in video possible, and I love that. Okay, we're gonna move on to number 9. This is definitely a more serious one. So this is from Rye of the Desert is the account. He's just doing some archaeology exploring. I want to preface this one by saying that it is very creepy, but it is not staged. It is confirmed not to be staged. This video is a little bit longer, so I might cut out some of it if I need to, but it's harrowing. So I do encourage you guys to watch it. So let's watch it together.
So I think I'm getting close to the site that I'm looking for. I did find, this is a neat piece. It's kind of, I don't know if you can tell, but it's got like an orange tint to it. And of course the inside's white or gray. But yeah, that's interesting. That's that color. It might have been from the firing process or intentional. I don't know. It's hard to say, but it looks polished. Like the outside looks very smooth. See the shine? an interesting piece. All right, which is kind of figured I was getting close, just based on my maps and what I found. So I'm just going to fast forward through this little section, just talking about the creek bed and crossing the mud and stuff. This waterway. That was the one common denominator for most Fremont sites, especially in this central Utah. What the heck? What is this? What? Talk about random shit. I don't even know what to think. What the hell? There's another backpack down there. What is this over here? Clothes. Blankets. Oh, that's creepy. That is way creepy. Assuming it came down this. No. Oh, that is really weird. That is really, really, shit, there's stuff inside of it. Oh man, I don't even know. I don't even know. It's been out here for a while. Blanket. That is so weird. Why a guitar? An electric guitar at that. I think it's electric guitar. Yeah. Way out here in the middle of nowhere. Huh. That is so weird. Alright, I'm gonna look into this a little bit. Poke around a little bit and see if there's anything else. It's creepy. Alright. Weirdness we find in the desert. You just never know.
So he's in the Moab, Utah area, and in his first update after this video, he explains that yes, There's, of course, many concerns, but yes, he did immediately call the authorities. And in this update, he explains that yes, there was a break in the case that this stuff was related to. And yes, this stuff is related to a missing persons case, but he couldn't speak on it yet for obvious reasons. You know, he didn't want to compromise the case, of course. But quickly after that, pretty soon after that, he posts another update video, and now he can say in this video that the authorities found the missing person that is connected to these items. This is a real missing persons case scene. Turns out a family member of the missing person saw this TikTok, heard about it from somebody else, and recognized the items as their loved ones. And the authorities confirmed with this TikToker that the case was in fact connected. This case is about 36-year-old Jordan Boone, who went missing about a year and a half ago with his pit bull mix doggy. He shows side-by-side photos of Jordan and the items that he found, like him wearing the items before he went missing. It's just like absolutely so creepy, so haunting. And he ends the update by saying that he's going to camp in the area to see if he can figure out where maybe Jordan went from there, because Jordan is still missing. Like, they found his stuff, but he himself is still missing. I'll link that TikTok account as well as Jordan's missing person Facebook page below as well, so you can go check it out for yourself and, you know, become aware of the case in case you happen to know anything about it. So absolutely just wow, though. Like, one of the rare cases where the internet and social media actually helped a case and helped further a case along rather than hurt it, which is what I feel like I see all the time. So yeah, this guy did all the right stuff. Also, just to note, a lot of people in the comments were harping on Ryan for touching the items at the scene like we saw in the video. Just to let you guys know, it's okay. According to Ryan, he was looking for an ID. He was looking to see if there was anything identifying in the stuff, but the scene was over a year old. He said that there's like cows that walk through that area anyway, according to Ryan. So all the stuff is probably not where it originally dropped. And the police also confirmed with him later that he did not compromise the crime scene. It's not even really a crime scene, but he didn't like compromise anything about the case by touching the items. The important part was that they found the items. So I just want to like nobody freak out about that. Nobody like get mad at Ryan for that detail, because he didn't know about it before. Like, he didn't know that it was connected to a missing persons, first of all, and second of all, there was no harm done anyway. So all right, our 10th TikTok today is from an account called JRob. I saved this one for last because honestly I don't have a defense or a debunk for this one, so here we go. Get ready.
Call it ghost
I
on
understand
the
what
screen.
you're saying though. The Nets is kind of a different thing. They blew everything up to bring in some superstars, but y'all already got RJ Brunson. Y'all got Josh Hart. I think y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just
Oh,
personally.
yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Junebug,
Run it
chill
back.
out.
I gotta
I'm
run it
alone.
back.
Hey, I didn't
Bro,
see it.
was
I
turning
didn't
the
see
lights.
anything, man. I was looking.
I
at
gotta
the
run it
Turn on the
back.
lights.
We're gonna watch part 2 actually in a second. So I cannot, like I said, this one legitimately freaks me out, and this one I might be the rare one that I believe. I can't figure this one out. They're on live. They're talking to each other live on the phone, and they are recording it. It must be Zoom or something like that. But his friends were legitimately concerned when they saw it. The person reacted exactly how I think I would have, like complete denial. Like, please, if that's what it was, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. If it's not bothering me, then it can live here, whatever. Like, dude, don't even talk about it. So, okay, let's watch part 2 because their reactions to it are just so, I think, makes it even like
Part
more
two.
believable.
Turn on the lights. Stop playing, bro.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at
I'm
it.
gonna go look at it right now because this is what,
Oh shit!
bro.
What? What, Junebug? What happened?
That
What?
was not a person, bro.
Bro, chill out. What are y'all talking about? J-Rob, stop
Hey,
playing.
y'all chill out, man. Hold up, man. I ain't with this.
Bro, go watch it for yourself.
Please run it back. Somebody run back the clip. Please, somebody run back this clip.
Oh,
bro,
Oh my God, somebody clip that.
Run it back at 5 minutes.
I don't know what y'all
Run
talking
it back.
I love his friends' reactions are like so they all believe it. So, you know what? You guys got me. Y'all got me on this one. Thank you for tagging me if you were one of the people that tagged me in it. I don't know if it's a ghost. The only maybe gripe I have with this video is that it is conveniently in a dark room, so you can't see much. But that could easily be explained because he's like chatting with his friends at night. Like, it's not weird to like, some people like to sit in the dark, especially when they're chilling out at night. So that part makes sense. Like, that's explainable to me. Like, that sounds really relaxing to like, yeah, I don't think it's weird that the lights were off personally. So I don't know. That's one for the books for me. I haven't seen one this convincing since we saw that the kid in the graveyard who was telling her mom that she saw like ghosts in the corner and was describing them to her mom, and the girl seemed legitimately freaked out and the mom seemed legitimately freaked out. Like, probably not since that video. I would welcome any possible explanations for this in the comment because I am freaked out. This one freaks me out. If anybody has any possible explanation, I mean, yeah, it would be bananas if they had planned this whole thing and then edited in to the video later. I just don't, my gut tells me that this was genuine. I don't know if it was a ghost. Maybe there was another explanation, but they all saw it, and you guys, I'm freaking. That's a good one. Their reactions are just so that it's the reactions for me. Yeah. Okay. All right. So one last bonus video for you guys. You know I love a good bonus video. This one was just so creepy I couldn't leave it out. So here we go.
If ghosts aren't real, then explain this.
That's it. Okay. I can't help myself. You guys are so sweet and tag me in cute little videos like that. So, all right, you guys, that is going to be it for today. Please don't forget to check out our sponsor, Raycon today. Supporting them supports the channel, and I would really appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I think we're gonna call it. Please like the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much to all of our patrons, especially top tiers on the screen right now. Colin Holmes, The Deck of Cards, Michelle Valdovinos, Tom L, Little Kittlecat, Mitchell Schaefer-Meyer, Mike, Alice Paul, Brittany Phillips, Willow Winchester, Bambi, Momo Neon, Philip J, Marita144, Sage K, Elderly Hipster, Reese Rolls, The Puppy Hag, Rebecca Jackson, Toby, Carter, Kawakan Anime and Gaming Convention, Sonder, Sarah the Crazy Fish Lady, Blood for the Koi, Larkar, Maxie, Ashley Danielle, Ellison Luna, Julieta, Cece Picard, Sophia Wood, A Bunny Apparently, Leon Vanek, Destiny Riley, Literally Lacey, Elliot Fink, I Am in Your Walls, Habromania, Cyberdog Investigations, LLC, Vicky Cat, Amy B, Tickerch, MX Carmelia, Cami J, Dead Without the E, Ball, Olive Zilla, Chara, OEMRJ, and Izzy.